I did something really stupid. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a lovely day. My name is Justin, and I need to tell you guys something. Okay, so I did something that I don't think I've ever done. I've made mistakes on the channel, but I started recording the video for this song, and I never pressed the record button. I had listened to it already. I've begun talking for 3 minutes, and I noticed my camera said auto power off, and I'm like, why would it say that? I'm recording, and I wasn't. I literally just listened to this song 3 minutes ago. Was starting to talk about it, and I was never recording the whole time. So technically, this is not my first listen, even though my first listen was just 3 minutes ago, unrecorded. And I wasn't going to lie to you guys and, say this is my first listen. So just so you're aware. So guess what? We're going to do it again. I'm going to listen to the song again, and we will talk about it afterwards. Man, I don't think I've ever done that. I've sometimes forgotten to put my microphone on and things. That was annoying. Hey, this is David Bowie with Lady Stardust. Hey, it is good enough to listen to twice, so hey, no problem there.
The makeup on his face, laughed at his long black hair, his animal grace. The boy in the bright blue jeans jumped up on the stage. Lady Stardust sang songs of darkness and disgrace, and he was all right. The band was all together, yes, he was all right. The song went on forever, yes, he was awful nice. Really quite out of sight, and he sang all night long. Then fades out from shadows to watch this creature bear. Boys stood upon their chairs to make their point of view. I smiled sadly for a love I could not obey. Lady Stardust sang songs of darkness and dismay, and it was all right. The band was all together, yes, it was all right. The song went on forever, and he was up all night. Really quite paradise, and he sang all night long. Oh, how I sighed when they asked if I knew his name. Oh, it was all right. The band was all together, yes, he was all right. And the song went on forever. He was up all night, really quite paradise. He sang all night long.
Okay, so hopefully the red dot is there. I see it recording this time. All right, so what I had said before I realized I wasn't recording is one thing I've noticed about this album is that it has a very nocturnal feel. It has a very specific kind of nighttime ambience to it. Whether it's David's voice as he's singing, or the piano, the guitar, it all just moves in a deep nighttime form. And even looking at the album cover, I mean, a lot of album covers usually, portray the mood of the album. A lot of times, not all the time necessarily, but I think this is one of those times where the album cover does exemplify what the mood is throughout this album. It's kind of like nightlife, city life. It's lonely, and yet it's also a call to togetherness and humanity. So this song, I love the piano, which is being played by Mr. Ronson. Of course, David sings great here as well. But it's really that piano that stands out to me, especially in like the second half of the chorus where it kind of changes chords a little bit. I just think the shifts, as simple as they may be, or seem at least, they do a great job of evoking a certain mood throughout the track. The soulful singing in the chorus is very catchy. It's easy to sing along to. See, listen to how much the piano works with his voice here, and the bass as well. And this chorus, the way that Bowie sings the chorus, I don't know, reminds me of like old 60s and 70s soul, which, this album has taken a lot of inspiration from. But something specific about that line when he says, "And it's alright," like that part, that sea of voices and harmonies and that. And then even as you get into the ending of the song, it kind of changes keys, I think, a little bit. I don't know. There's interesting piano work in here that could have just been played very simply, played very straightforward, but I think Ronson does a good job of keeping it entertaining. Let's talk about the lyrics on this one. People stared at the makeup on his face, laughed at his long black hair, his animal grace. The boy in the bright blue jeans jumped up on the stage. Lady Stardust sang his songs of darkness and disgrace. So, I'm pretty sure that at this point, David, in his makeup, had orange hair. So, is this talking about David? Because it's talking about a guy with long black hair. And I don't think Ziggy, who the character is that David's emulating, I don't think he had long black hair. And he was all right. The band was all together. Yeah, he was all right. The song went on forever. Yes, he was awful nice, really quite out of sight, and he sang all night long. I feel like this is talking about someone else, who is Lady Stardust, even though they describe it as him. So it could also be like another androgynous, kind of gender fluid character. It says that the lines are usually read as being about Mark Bolan of T-Rex, who was one of Bowie's idols. Like other glam rockers, he was extravagant in his hairstyle and performed under heavy makeup. Okay, so I guess it could be, in a sense, a tribute, perhaps, to Mr. Bolan. And I do like what it says here on Genius about the chorus of the song. It says, glam rockers were defiantly flamboyant. At this time, homosexuality was considered a sickness, and flamboyance and cross-dressing were the extremes. Glam rockers tended to be more open and feminine about their emotions. In saying he was all right, Bowie is acknowledging the emotional nature of Bolan and other glam rockers. They weren't afraid to talk about their emotions in ways that were previously thought as too feminine. And as long as the band was together and the song went on, they were all right. I like that. The power of music kind of overpowers any sort of prejudice or any sort of, for lack of a better word, hate, or judgment or anything like that. As long as everyone's doing their thing, having a good time, as it says, as long as the song goes on and the band is together, they're all right. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the track. I hope you're having a wonderful day. You can join me on Twitter in the comments if you'd like, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.